with ideas, insight, inspiration from keynote presenters, from workshop presenters, from everybody right across the board. We have actually had people here coming from right around the world to share their insight, their inspiration and their motivation. There can be nothing more important than bringing stress and mental health to the top of the agenda. And it's ISMA's aim that we continue to do that year after year, because realistically, this is a journey.
Well, I've really enjoyed being here this morning, and I can see the obvious value in a conference like this. It can, I think, help people who are working in the field perhaps to get some insight into what different organisations might need and sometimes the support.
Today's event has been really useful because it's allowed people from the business world to group together with people from academic backgrounds and various other backgrounds and all share their experiences around stress and approaches to well-being.
Working as a teacher, we do have to go through the stresses and strains of the work that we do. I've learnt a lot about stress, burnout, resilience and the importance, more importantly, of looking after ourselves despite the stress that we go through on a daily basis.
It was a real privilege to be the MC for the ISMA conference this year. The buzz was fantastic. You could tell immediately in the first break, everyone was talking, there was collaboration, everyone was having lots of different thoughts, they were sharing things, and it was really, really great.
The conference today has been absolutely fabulous. Not only have we met loads of people, but working in the voluntary sector in a charity, you often think if you don't have money, you can't do anything, and how wrong was I? At every level, we can start looking into what we can do as individuals, as managers, and as directors. So the voluntary sector could really benefit from coming next year.
One of the things I noticed this year is that people are really interacting too and sharing ideas and different things over lunch, at coffee breaks and in the sessions. Eh?
Absolutely, that's what happens when you get a like-minded group of people together who are dedicated to learning, dedicated to improving their well-being and their health and resilience. So, good.
Can't wait till next year.
Really, I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed being at the conference today. It's been such a pleasure to be one of the speakers too. I learned so much from the other guests and what they talked about, and for me personally I felt it was a real privilege to be able to talk to an understanding audience about my own dealings with mental health and anxiety. So I'd definitely come again, and I'd recommend other people to do it too.
As a layperson who's in charge of a health and a stress initiative, it's invaluable for me to come and see what is happening in industry, and also to get some take on stuff that I can instill rather than just go down the management standards.
This is my first time presenting a workshop for the ISMA conference, and I've got to say it's been just a fabulous day. The other speakers were fantastic, the people running their workshops were brilliant. Even had a singing session at lunchtime which completely revitalised me, but just the collaboration here has been fantastic.
It's been an amazing conference, my first one last year, I'm back again this year. I've seen amazing examples of little things that we can do every day, and all the connections are here, to have all the go-tos in one room. What more can we ask for? Looking forward to next year.
The conference today has been really valuable. I'm a solicitor, I specialise in employment law, and I have a particular interest in employee wellbeing and stress at work. Today has been so useful. I've got to meet some really interesting people across all sectors, and I've also learned so much that I can take back to me in my practice.
As a trustee of ISMA, I can honestly say that this year's conference, 2019 in London, was the best conference I've attended, and I must have been to 6 or 7. The speakers were great, the panel discussion superb, and the whole day really flowed very well. And all I'll say as a trustee is, I'd like to see you here next year.
When you leave here, think about one technique, one thing that was actually said to you, one light bulb moment, and think to yourself, can I implement that? Can I put that into practice? The answer very simply is, why not? You can, but only you can do it. Stress Awareness Week is 1 week in the year. There are 52 weeks, I know you know this. There are 52 weeks in the year. We have to make sure that stress, well-being and mental health stays right at the top of our agenda, the national agenda and the international